Have you ever pondered over the significance of the old ways? Our journey today takes us down the forgotten pathways where wisdom and understanding have been carved by the hands of time. These ancient roots, often overlooked in our fast-paced modern world, hold teachings that have guided countless generations. The old ways, the teachings from yesteryears, have been the compass for our ancestors. These principles have shaped cultures, molded societies, and influenced the course of history. They've been the beacon of light in times of darkness, the guiding star in an ever-changing landscape. The wisdom of the old ways is not just about traditions or customs. It's about a deeper understanding of life, about the lessons learned through centuries of human experience. These lessons teach us about resilience, about humility, about the power of unity, and the importance of compassion. They help us understand our place in the world and how our actions today can shape the future. The teachings from ancient times are like the roots of a tree, grounding us and providing nourishment. They remind us of our connection to the world around us, to nature, to each other, and to ourselves. They teach us to respect the delicate balance of life, to live in harmony with the world, and to honor the sacredness of all life forms. In the noise and clutter of modern society, we often find ourselves disconnected from these old ways. We forget the wisdom that has been passed down through generations. We overlook the teachings that have stood the test of time, the principles that have guided our ancestors, the values that have shaped our cultures. Yet these forgotten pathways are not lost. They are waiting to be rediscovered, to be understood, to be embraced. They are calling us to return, to reconnect, to remember. They are inviting us to journey back to the wisdom of the old ways, to the teachings that have been overlooked, to the values that have been forgotten. As we move forward, it is crucial to remember that the old ways are not just about nostalgia. They are about wisdom and understanding that has stood the test of time. Picture this: a society built on the principles of the old ways, thriving in harmony and peace. Imagine a time when the world was not so complex, when people lived by a simple yet profound code of conduct, a code passed down by prophets and sages in the form of sacred texts and oral tradition. This was a society that embraced the old ways, the ways of wisdom, compassion, and unity. In this society, people lived in harmony with nature and each other, their actions guided by the wisdom of the old ways. They understood the interconnectedness of all life and respected the delicate balance of the natural world. Their lives were not driven by the pursuit of material wealth, but by the quest for spiritual growth and community well-being. Peace was not just a word in this society, it was a lived reality. The old ways taught them to resolve conflicts with dialogue and mutual respect, not violence. They valued the sanctity of life and upheld justice and fairness in all their dealings. Prosperity, too, was different in this society. It wasn't measured by the accumulation of possessions, but by the well-being of all its members. The old ways instilled in them a sense of shared responsibility, leading to a society where no one was left behind. Now contrast this with our modern world, where we see strife, inequality, and environmental degradation. It's clear that we've strayed from the old ways, but all is not lost. There are spiritual seekers among us, individuals who are rekindling the wisdom of the old ways, striving to live by these principles and sharing their knowledge with others. These seekers are beacons of hope, demonstrating that the old ways are not archaic or irrelevant, but hold the keys to a harmonious and prosperous society. In this story, we find a testament to the power and relevance of the old ways, even in our contemporary world. Now, one might ask, how can we, in this fast-paced digital age, embrace the old ways? Well, it's simpler than you might think. It starts with a willingness to pause, to step away from the noise of the new and the rush of the routine. It's about rediscovering those timeless practices that have nourished souls for centuries. It could be as simple as starting your day with a moment of quiet reflection, or ending it with a heartfelt prayer. It might mean diving into the rich depths of biblical wisdom or seeking solace in the comforting rhythms of ancient hymns. Remember, embracing the old ways doesn't mean rejecting the new. It's about finding a balance, a harmony between the timeless and the timely. The old ways are not relics of the past, but keys to a more balanced and fulfilling future. Embark on this journey of discovery today and unlock the wisdom of the ages.